Hi guys, it's early afternoon here. I just had lunch because I got back from my first day out antiquing here in Glen Cove, which is my favorite thing to do. I haven't had time between doing the kitchen and thrifting, and the reason I haven't thrifted in a few weeks, guys, is because the church took a break of 2 weeks. So as soon as they open, I'll be back to that. But today I went into Locust Valley, which is a cute little quaint town here in Glen Cove, and well, Locust Valley is another township or whatever have you. It's very close to my house, about 7 minutes away. And I went to some of my favorite stores. I'm going to take things out as I went and bought them, so you can see there's no particular order because I don't shop in any particular order, and I can't go and show you as I'm looking in the store for things because that would be rude. I didn't want to ask the shop owners if I could. It's too distracting for me because I'm there on, my journey of seeing what I like. So we'll do it thrift style like I do when I go to the church. But the only difference is, you guys know, this is not thrift store stuff. I got my receipt in here. Okay. All right, I'm going to show you the first thing I bought, and I think you guys are going to love it as much as me. This little Missy girl is down here licking my feet, excuse me, my legs. See the back of it, how vintage it is. And look at this. Is that not my Millie bean? That's my Millie bean when she gets older and her hair's all white. I looked at this and I said, that's it. Let me see if I could get her to let me pick her up. And you gotta see, come. Look at this baby. Look at this baby. Come sit down, mama. Look, show everybody. Look at this face. Look at this face. You see those little raccoon eyes? So that was for my baby. I love that. I'm gonna put that in the dining room by the new shelves. This dog is adorable and it's so precious. You know why? I could see the little brush strokes that someone did this maybe from a Paint with Numbers or somebody just starting out, because you could see spots of the canvas on it, but it's just adorable. And it is quite old. It's vintage at the very least. I love it. I love it. And they're so nice. I got this in a few more at Valley Attic. Okay, these little pieces right here in this first bag are from Valley Attic. It's run and owned by two sisters. They're lovely. They are wonderful to talk to. They helped me. They gave me a few little discounts, and I'm so grateful to them. And I'm going to go back to that shop because it was like my fourth visit. I really love it. So I got that as first and foremost. And then what did I see? Okay. Then I saw... These are a pair. Let me get them both out. These are a pair, and I'll tell you, I like them because we just did the bar, okay? And everybody's so hung up on the copper, me included, for those drinks, that these are quite old and heavy. And there's a set of two of them I got. Let me see if it says anything. Pair of mugs. Look at this. Okay. These are gorgeous, okay? That is real brass coating on there and has a grapevine leaf. These are just beautiful. I could do so much with them, but I'm going to just use them as display because they're that pretty and they caught my eye. And like I said, I'm tired of the copper ones I had for the mule that I never made, okay? If I ever so choose to make a mule drink, I'll do it in here. This sucker's heavy. These are heavy and very pretty. Very, very pretty. They'll decor on the bar. They'll look great on a shelf. I could make bookends with them. I could do lots. Bookends. Not a bad one. This fell in love with right away. She had it on a stand that wasn't for sale, but I'm going to have to be hunting for that because it was lovely. The nice part is that this goes on the wall as well. Look at that. This is just so pretty. Okay. This is Chelsea House in Gastonia, North Carolina. Maybe that's what this is, a mansion in North Carolina. I'm not sure, but in any event, I just fell in love with the size of it, the quality of the frame, the picture itself. Okay, it's matted, and I just love it. And it has the metal circle topping on it. Okay, now this I could probably put on the wall in my little gallery I've created, or the way she had it on a stand, it had this beautiful brass stand that was just a loop on the bottom. Very pretty. So we'll have to look for that and see how that's going to go. That's what I got in Valley Attic, okay? Those 3 items, because I'm retired, not rich, right? Okay, then, let me have a sip of wine. This one is my absolute favorite. And I'll tell you why. Before I walked in to Valley Attic, I went to go say hello to a lady who has an antique store 2 doors away from Valley Attic. I had met her not the last summer, the summer before when we were here. And she was so nice. We were chatting, talking. They have the most beautiful collections of rugs and antiques and all. We exchanged names. I told her I was doing YouTube. She said, what do you do? I told her my name. She said, I'll subscribe. So I wanted to go back in and say hello to her today and ask her if she did ever subscribe or if she ever saw the channel and just chat up with her. But she wasn't there. Her husband was there. Millie, stop. No more kisses. Her husband was there, and he gave me her name and the phone number so I could call and make sure she's there next time I go. But here's the thing. I was sitting outside. The door had closed on it. And I said, oh, man, now I really can't say hello and see her. So it was closed. So I said, let me look through the window. Now I'm looking through the window like a kid, okay? What do I see? This beautiful statue. I'm like, oh, pressing my nose to the glass, and boy, I wish I could have that. Boy, I would love to have that because it's got sentimental value to me and reason. Well, lo and behold, when I finished at the Valley Attic, the owner was there, the door was open, and I was too excited to go in, and I did, and I was still hesitant to ask him the price of this porcelain piece. Okay? Look at this, guys. This is absolutely... You can't see it in person well enough. This is absolutely beautiful. A little bit scary to some, I would say. The eyes and the teeth and all, and the green eyes that popped out and like really looking fabulous. This is because my brother's nickname was Cheetah, okay? And he had passed many years ago. And I just, every time I see a cheetah fabric, cheetah print, I always think of him. Always, always, always. And when I saw this in the window and I saw that it was a nice, beautiful porcelain thing, and you see this a lot, like different leopard statues and porcelain and antiques, and they're always very, very expensive. And I'm looking at them saying, boy, that's probably like $500 or $600 easily. So with the little trepidation, I asked the gentleman there, I don't think I get the words out right. I said, excuse me, how much is that little leopard statue? And he went over and he says, it was marked $150. And he said, I could let you have it for $100. And I said, sold, done. And I am so happy to have this statue. I cannot wait to find a special place to put it in. I usually don't pay a lot of money. I'll spend $50 for an item in an antique store. I don't spend a lot. I'm lying. I've spent over $100, but it's rare. It's rare. I have to really want the item. And I really wanted this, so I'm thrilled to have it. I just love it. I love it. I love it. Let me put it down, guys, before I break it and cry. Let me put it already. It's making my IKEA dresser look quite expensive. Leopard porcelain will do that. Okay, that was the only thing I bought there because I'm saving my pennies for that shop to get a rug. I would love to get a runner. He has all sizes and shapes. The one rug I was standing on there was $9,000, but it was absolutely... I said, I wish one day if I was ever wealthy or hit lotto, I'm going back for that rug. I'm going back for that. Now, another sentimental item hit my eye. In the next shop. I went to about 3 shops. Okay? This is another place where I've been before and I purchased something and they deal with you. They give you little discounts here and there. Every little bit helps. Everybody likes a deal. We all know that. No matter where you're shopping, in a thrift store or an antique store. And it's wonderful when they do that. And this, I bought this owl. Another porcelain piece. Okay, I'm going to put this on the dining room shelves because the colors and it's beautiful. The reason I'm not an owl collector, I'm really not. But my mom had been getting some before she passed away. She had keychains, she had some earrings, she had a few little things around. And I asked her and she said she liked it because she thought they were good luck. Okay, so now whenever I see them, I think of her and I'm hoping that she's right, that they're good luck. So there you go, Mom. That's for you. That's for TG. That's what we used to call my mom. And I think as owls go, that's kind of a nice one, don't you think? It's a really nice one. Beautiful colors, it's soft. Okay, so there you go. That's for Mom. Now, in the last store, I had a great conversation with the owner and the guy who owned the store next door. And they were really nice people. But let me show you what I got from her shop. And I gave her my card and I was telling her all about YouTube. And it's a lot of fun. I love my little area here. People are wonderful. And that particular area of Locust Valley where all the little shops are, I'm getting to meet all the shop owners, and they're really nice people. They really are. And this is very unique. It's written on the back. It's a masterpiece of some sort. I didn't know. I couldn't even tell what it actually was, but I was just drawn to it. Okay, come up closer. I was just drawn to it because the scene with the boats in the water and the blues and the greens, which are my colors, and it's the frame that really captured my eye, and then the beautiful bright print. You don't usually see a frame this old and antiquish and have that style on the front. What it is, it's enamel on tin. Okay, very, very nice enamel on tin. And there's a whole thing, I'm not going to read it all now, but on the back it says masterpieces, enamel hand painting on copper. I'm sorry, genuine works of art. Long before most of the nations came into existence, the Chinese were noted for their outstanding high quality art. Hundreds of years ago, China's most skilled craftsmen brought enamel on copper to the outstanding form which we have examples of. These Ming and Qing dynasty treasures today. It is China's pleasure to renew this old technique. Oh, now I get it. These, we even see them on the vases and whatnot. I didn't know they did on painting as well. This is really, really nice. This was a little pricey, but again, she gave me a discount and I was very happy to have it. I paid $50 for it, and I think that's a fair, really good price for it because I love it and it's going to last me my lifetime. Really, really pretty. Oh, I love it. I just love it. I'm going to read the rest of it later. But this was the last piece I purchased. And I think I'm going to put this in the dining room with the poodle picture. I'll see. I just think this is fantastic. All right, guys. That is my first antique haul here in Glen Cove from several little shops in Locust Valley, Valley Attic. And I don't have the name on hand of the other ones, but as I go back, if they don't mind a plug, I will definitely mention them all in my shopping. Until the next video, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in the next haul or vacation video or something I'm doing.